Hey everyone! Today we are making a special dish with eggplant and potatoes, perfect for a family dinner with loved ones. We'll start with the potatoes, cutting them into cubes. These little pieces will form the base of our pie. If you have a little helpers, you can let them wash potatoes for you. They love getting their hands a little dirty, and it's a great way to engage them in the cooking process. It's always a fun activity at our house. It's time to heat the pan and add some sunflower oil. When the potatoes start sizzling in the pan, it's music to my ears. Watching them turn golden brown reminds me of how simple moments like this can bring real joy. While the potatoes are cooking, let's chop the carrots. They're our secret ingredient for color and sweetness. The carrots will add that cozy touch to our dinner that everyone loves. Today I'm chopping carrots into cubes, but feel free to use any shape you prefer, slices, sticks, or even grated. It all depends on what makes cooking easiest for you. As we are working on the carrots, I notice I'm running low on kitchen towels again. Seems like a typical struggle in any house. Do you face this too? Let's slice the eggplants. I remember my grandma always said that eggplants are a real find for family dinners. They pair perfectly with the other veggies and add a special flavor to the dish. Eggplants are like the magicians of the vegetable world. They are packed with fiber and antioxidants, which are great for your heart and can help manage cholesterol levels. When choosing eggplants, pay attention to their color and texture. A good eggplant should be smooth and firm to the touch. Avoid ones with dents or blemishes. Oh, did you know that eggplants originally come from South Asia and have been used in cooking since ancient times? They are often called the vegetable of the future, and today they are popular in many cuisines around the world. Add the eggplants to the carrots. Let them soak up each other's flavors. This is the time when the kitchen fills with aromas that remind me of homey warmth. A pinch of salt instantly brightens the dish. Pepper is to taste. I like to add a bit more. Every time I cook, I think about how important it is to adjust spices so everyone can find their perfect flavor. Now let the veggies cool down. Moving on to the onions, which will add aroma to our dish. I remember when I first started cooking, onions always made me cry. Now it's part of the fun. In our recipe, I'm using regular onions, but you can also try red onions or shallots. Each type will add a unique flavor to your dish. Fry the onions until golden. The smell takes me back to childhood dinners when the whole family gathered and the kitchen was filled with pleasant scents. Add the ground beef to the onions. This is when the kitchen starts to smell like true home comfort. Don't forget to keep stirring the ground beef to ensure it cooks evenly and doesn't burn.
There's no such thing as time. Now we can go wherever we go. There's no place we can go.
Garlic will give the dish a kick. Do you love garlic as much as I do? It adds so much flavor and warmth. I always remember how my friends and family praised dishes with garlic that I made.
Sunlight fades away.
Add the garlic to the beef. The smell is already amazing. I remember how when I first started cooking a few years ago, I often lacked experience with spices. Now I know, garlic is what makes a dish unforgettable. Don't forget to salt and pepper. The beef should be perfectly seasoned. I always try to make sure each bite is packed with flavor, and this has become one of my cooking secrets. Crack the eggs into a bowl. This is for the outer layer of the pie. Beat the eggs until well mixed. Friends, check out my husband's work. He is about to add a slow motion shot while I'm whipping up the eggs. So how it was? The potatoes are golden brown. They look amazing. Add the potatoes to the eggs and mix them together. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Add a bit of herbs and paprika. I'm sure all your favorite spices will also find a place in this recipe. It's important to make the dish flavorful and rich. Folks, I forgot to ask, where are you watching from? It helps me to understand my audience better. Spread the potato mixture into the baking dish. Distribute it along the sides to create a base for the other layers. I've tried using both a spatula and a fork. Both methods work well. We're almost there, but it's not that easy. My potatoes kept falling apart a few times. I even wanted to say a couple of bad words, but I managed to hold back.
Smell of spring outside. Open road, you sitting close. Let's go somewhere far.
Now add the grated cheese. Cheese is like a cherry on the top for our pie. It will melt and give the dish incredible creaminess. If you have a favorite cheese, definitely use it. For me, it's a mature cheddar. Add the meat as the next layer. The meat layer is always a favorite, and its aroma makes the dish even more appealing. I remember my mom always said that meat is every husband's favorite layer. Can't argue with that. Another layer of cheese. Add the vegetables as the next layer. They'll give the dish a fresh taste and texture.
Let's go somewhere far away. 'Cause if all I have is you.
And another layer of cheese. Repeat the process until you reach the top. I know you're probably as tired as I am. I just need to add a few more layers and we'll be done. The potato layer will finish off the pie and give it a crispy crust. I always love seeing how all the ingredients come together. Pour the remaining eggs over the top. They'll help bind all the layers together during baking. Bake until golden brown. I prefer 350 degrees Fahrenheit, but what about you? This moment always brings excitement. How will the crust turn out? By the way, I just have to brag about my new purchase. I recently ordered a mini oven from Amazon, and it's a game changer. I'll leave a link in the description. Look at that golden crust. It makes you want to dive right in. This moment always brings satisfaction from the work. I let the pie cool a bit, and now it's time to flip it and hope it comes out in one piece. Let's see if it works. There you go. It's like unwrapping a surprise. What awaits inside? It's a little celebration for all of us. I hope your Sunday dinner turns out just as delicious and enjoyable as ours was. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye!